important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the 3 slot. Here's Giddey. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Here's Smith, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Giddey, the pass to Ingles. They set the pick. Here's Mills. That's good on the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey, the pass to Landale. Puts up a 3. Mills can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smith kicks to Zubac. Here's Hezonja. Sinks the triple.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Giddey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Smith finds Charge. And the 3 off target. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Giddey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
1:12 left in the first. From deep. Green with the rebound. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Simmons. And here's Mills. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Fast break. Here they come. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Mills. To the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Mills.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Ben Simmons is out there with Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Ingles in at the power forward.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Green after the basket by Dario Saric. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Simmons. Jacks up a three. Saric grabs the board. Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now here's Simmons. No scoring in this one. Daniels from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
They set the pick. From outside the arc, it's good from long range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by Saric. Off target with his three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Baines. Ingles with the ball. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
On defense, the home team. They trail by 1. Smith on the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Mills. Now here's Green. The three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
There's Azania. Smith scanning the floor. Now Hazonia. 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hazonia's got his second bucket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Mills. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He has 5.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Giddey. And it's Smith missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Josh Green. Pass to Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assistant.
Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
27. You know what time it is. It's time for...
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Mills. Nifty move. What a terrific move that one. Mills has got 7 points.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Screen by Zubac. Lasagna carries it from three-point range.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Giddey the pass to Landale. Back to Giddey. Lets it go with the 3. And that one is off. An impressive 65% having their way with this defense. Knocks it loose. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And he finishes the break with the layup. He's got 9.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. They get a hand on it. Mills with the steal. Back to Ingles. Fires the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Smith against Giddey. To the wing on the left. Smith on the wing. Pass to Lasagna. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Smith against Giddey. Buries it down low. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. So both teams making some changes here. 1:16 left in the third. Smith dishes to Bogdanovich. Now here is Smith, covered by Mills. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Daniels. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Thibault kicks to Green. Daniels passes to Mills. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Inside. Pass to Perkichin. And Thibault sends it back. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And he makes that one. He's got 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Puts up a deep three. At the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
Yeah.
The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
This is why you involve Simmons in these sets, because he's so crafty at finding ways to capitalize.
Here's Perkichin, guarded by Green. Nice shot by Perkichin.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Simmons dishes to Daniels. Baines a screen on Bogdanovich. Daniels, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No good from outside. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Down low, here's Mills. Ball stolen. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to Ingles. Exum kicks to Mills. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Giddey against Smith. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Zubac. And here is Hezonja in the corner. Smith with it. Pass to Hezonja. Over Mills. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Give yourself a round of applause.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. It's good.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Pass to Smith. And now, here's Hezonja. Smith kicks to Hezonja. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for the away team. Smith. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a play like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
From 10 feet out, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Back to Sharch. Pass to Zubac. Now Smith to take the lead. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
It's stolen by Sharch. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Azania. Got it.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Driving inside. Money.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just let those last seconds away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now.
Floats one up. Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy we want to see on the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Driving in. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Smith. It's good!
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late.
Hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to Doncic. Shot from 16. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor. Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Jonchar with a rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Here's Teodosic. To the right side. To the paint. Jokic the screen. Shot from the low block. Yes, on the jumper. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. From downtown. Connects from downtown.
Bogdanovic clearly a problem from deep.
Pass to Chanchar. Doncic outside. The three. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 now.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. So both teams changing it up here. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Here's Bogdanovic. Shot from the low post is good. Bogdanovic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Bigger than your average guard, Bogdanovic is 220 pounds. He can win some battles there inside.
Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Petrushev. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Teodosic. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Teodosic. 5 on the clock. He shoots. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Petrushev. Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And the basket by Dragic. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Jokic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
To the wing on the left. Unloads. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Here's Teodosic. Right wing. Here's Jokic. And that's good from 17 feet. Jokic has got his second basket of the game. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. this notion of if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's sometimes where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Pass to Guduric. Now here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Misses the baby hook. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jonchar sends it home from three-point land. Jonchar's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Jovic. Fires it. And he buries his first look.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Back to Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Jonchar passes to Doncic. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Six to shoot. Beyond the arc. From way back there, Luka!
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Sounds like. And that is going to do it.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And hook it, Jonchar.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jokic, he's open. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jokic just got 6 points.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Jokic, no good. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's Chanchar. And the three-pointer goes. Chanchar's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Jokic the screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Oh, Doncic shakes off the pressure.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already at half.
Pass to Jokic. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Pass to Chanchar. Doncic left side. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. He needs to keep doing this now.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
And stolen by Dragic. Here we go, one-on-one. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits the jump hook.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
They set the screen. Pass to Jovic. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Teodosic. From outside, off the mark. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Bogdanovic with it. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? Buries it from 3. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They're up by 11. And don't. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Guys, we're still in this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Topic, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Jokic has every shot.
shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Knocked away. Pass to Topic. Here's Teodosic. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
He can't get that one to fall.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Jokic. Doesn't go that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. He goes up. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. It's Doncic with a drive. Oh, Doncic through the defender.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
That's good from Doncic. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Shot is up. Can't nail the jumper. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Now here's Doncic. To the wing, right side. Pass to Chanchar. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Jokic is doubled. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. 12 seconds left in the game. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
In the thick of the season, what's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
About the agility of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, able to get around that inside contact.
Pass to Calathis. Here's Papanikolaou. From deep, Giannis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's Lyles, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Drills it from outside. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first
Brent,
team
it
foul.
seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Murray. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Pierce.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's Olynyk. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And Olynyk kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
A good job from RJ there as he's able to get to his spot on offense.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Lyles against Giannis. Floats one, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Lou Dort out there with Clark. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brooks. Over in the corner, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brooks. Shoots it up. No good there off the double clutch.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Now, here's Dort. He has yet to score. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. R.J. Barrett is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Barrett. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 7.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Dylan Brooks out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Good on the shot. Dort's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Brett, there can't be any question now that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Here's Papanikolaou, still without a basket. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Olynyk. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Papanikolaou kicks to Giannis. Out to the Kumbo, stretching the floor with the 3.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Pass to Olynyk. This one for 3. That one's not going to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
The versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Onside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Giannis outside. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
No good there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
23.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He's been money from distance, taking.
And that's all for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Lyles against Giannis. Pass to Olynyk from the arc. Drops in the tray. Olynyk's got 5.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
Antetokounmpo against Lyles. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Barrett, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Count it.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Big percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. From the top of the key, and the basket is good. He's got 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And that one, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lyles. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Pass to Olynyk. Murray with it. Left side, Barrett. Murray outside. From deep three-point territory. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Olynyk.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Outside, Barrett. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Lyles got 6.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. And that's 11 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. from the baseline. Yes, that goes in.
And Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Murray outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off the back rim, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 6. And right after this, we'll... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Pass to Dorsey. To the middle. Charalampopoulos, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Dort passes to Alexander Walker. Clark kicks to Dort. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Lyle.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
Count that bucket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Here's Giannis. And a flush by Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Murray, no good. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Buries the 7-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 35 in the game.
Defensively, you got to try and build the wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
.109 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Coavis grabs the board. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Olynyk against Giannis. Shot from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There at the pass to Lyles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett.
Yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Smith. And it comes off the front of the rim. Inside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pass to Azonia. Out left to the wing. Charic outside. Now Smith. From 11 feet away. And the basket is good. Now here's Doncic. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And we're about a minute into the first. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Azonia. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
11 feet out. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Charic outside. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Smith outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Chanchar. Doncic outside. Pulls up. And he hits the jumper. Doncic has got 5 now.
Luka Doncic's offensive game just so pure, folks.
Pass to Azonia. Smith outside.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count it.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Dragic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Outside Bogdanovic. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll be... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
To the paint. Stripped away. Here's Charic. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. Do you think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Charic, a screen. The shot. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Now Dragic. Still no points. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. To the left side wing. Up top, Charic. And that's good for 2. Šarić has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's all tied up.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
And here's Doncic. Shot from 16. Doesn't go for him.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Hazonia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First trip to the line for him here. Both shots good from the strike. 1:39 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Cancar. Doncic with it, looking to win the run. Doncic delivers from range.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Second team foul.
That one misses.
Shooting for the away team.
And he's good on the second. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the inside. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Hazonia. Now here's Smith. Šarić outside. And here's Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hazonia. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
Getting points.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Pass to Hazonia. Saric outside. Releases. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Chanchar. Fires the three. The shot off that time. Saric outside. Pass to Hazonia. Saric right side. The three ball. Cranes the triple. Give him 8 points now.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now the league leaders in scoring. Second, Luka Doncic.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Pass to Chanchar. Drops in the three. Chanchar's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Over to the wing. Saric outside. Now Smith. Pass to Saric from behind the arc. On target from range. Saric has got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Doncic on the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, Luka says hello.
That last three got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Saric outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Zubac. Here's Hazonia. Give him 8. Now here's Saric. The three. The shot that time not on target. Doncic feeling it out a bit. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. The three is up. And Hazonia pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen. Here we go, 1-on-1. And it's good. 2 points.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
For three, Smith. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 9.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Doncic with it. 19 points in the game. For three. Can't hit that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 7. And fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Count the basket.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Away team ball.
On Wednesday, and then on Tuesday.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Goes up on the baseline. That one is off. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Shoots from 12. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Dragic. Let's go with a three. Perkichin grabs the board. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. There's the three, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open guys?
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Doncic. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Pass to Smith. He shoots it. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And book it, Chanchar.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
Hook loose. Doncic for the block.
Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Luka! Get off me!
Yeah, Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Smith. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team foul.
– 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pass to Zubac. Launches a 3. Smith no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 2. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Here's Hazonia. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for the away team, Blasic. 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And here's Šarić for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so the road team gets the W in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I know you've got plans already set.
Well, Kevin, you'll find me at the polls. I imagine yourself as well. A civic duty to make our voices heard on Election Day, and a right not to be taken lightly.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. A muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Giannis. Driving the lane. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the screen. To the inside. Jokic with the bucket.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. The coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, when you're talking about guys who can score over anybody, Antetokounmpo's name always comes up. So hard to defend.
2 minutes.
Jokic's screen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Kalathis. To the wing on the left. Can't hit from in close.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Jovic passes to Jokic. Outside, Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Over to the wing. Giannis outside. From downtown. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Jokic on top. Jokic a screen. A three from Bogdanovic. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Pass to Jokic. Lets it go. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Teodosic. Banked in off the glass. Teodosic has got his first points of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Jokic. 23 points his last outing. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Throws it up high. To the wing right side. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Puts one up from 19. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Jokic a screen. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Giannis outside. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
There's the pick. That one doesn't go. gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Jokic a screen. And Bogdanovic hits from deep. Bogdanovic has got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Now Dorsey. Down his left side. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And here's Bogdanovic. He's got 9. With the shot. And he drops that one in. He's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have... And that's all for us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors on defense. It's a 10-point game. Shot clock at 6. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in scoring. And he was number 3 in field goal percentage, one of the most efficient scorers in our league.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Bogdanovic looking around from past the arc. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Misses, and he wants that one back. He has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Down low, Milutino, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Back to Giannis. Here's Kalathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Jokic with the screen on Giannis. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fires it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, you may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Giannis striding in. Just 4 to shoot. Can't hit from 12.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Here's Jokic, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 10. Don't go. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking.
And with 3/4 behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Out left to the wing. Pass to Jovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Kelly Tykes. Inside, and he lays it straight in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Puts one up from 19. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Both teams changing it up here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Bogdanovich.
And, you know, two guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. It's going get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Free throw good. Giannis. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Jokic. The big man Jokic inside.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Down low. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Jokic a screen. And it's in there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Jovic passes to Teodosic. Here's Jovic. Back to Teodosic. Launches a three. The shot will not fall. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
There's a good screen. Here's Jovic. They get it back. Here's Teodosic. 6 to shoot. To the inside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some all right, David, thank you.
Midway point of the season, Richard. What do you say to teams near the top of the standings?
That it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We've got plenty of season left, and even though they've played well so far, you can't afford to get complacent.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Mills. And he buries his first look. And here's Doncic. To the left wing. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
To the middle. Exum, right side. Landale with a screen. Exum's shot is off. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up. You can't slow him down. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Green's checked in for Ingles. Inside, here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Exum outside. Mills against Doncic. Outside, Green. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Doncic. Here's the three. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Exum outside. Pass to Giddey. And there it is for him.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Chanchar. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic with the bucket. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And it's Giddey missing. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Down low. Blocked! About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Doncic outside. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Mills, the pass to Giddey. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Giddey's got 5 points.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Here's Doncic. And Mills pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
From deep, Giddey. No good that time. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Doncic deciding where to go with it. "13 feet out, and the shot goes. 11 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Back to Dragic. 5 to shoot. Pass to Cancar. Fires the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Outside, Green. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution for the away team. Number 2, Mike Toby.
Outside Simmons. To the paint. Here's Baines. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Pass to Cancar. Knocked loose. And stolen by Simmons. Now Green. Back to Simmons. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Cancar. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And already halfway through the year. Let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at the visitors here. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. Nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed. Now here's Green. And they double up Simmons from outside the arc. Landale misses.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Doncic. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Landale. He's scoreless. Pass to Furphy. Let's go with a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From 15 feet away. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Doncic has got 13 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside Giddey. The three. Nails it from three.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Chanchar. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Giddey passes to Landale. Now here's Exum. Pass to Ingles. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Exum passes to Giddey. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send them to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Doncic outside. Here's Doncic on the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there, they're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
And that's it for halftime.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Jock Landale, Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Exum in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team, Luka Doncic at the line for...
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
almost converts despite the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw is good. Here's Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. Doncic with it. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Landale, the pass to Mills. Hoop poked away. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. That shot missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Inside, Ingles. And a nice finish on the layup. Ingles got 5 points.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Pass to Doncic. Over Mills. Here's Chanchar. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ingles from outside. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Out left to the wing. Pass to Dragic. Here's Chanchar. Ingles defending. Dragic outside. His first shot attempt. The rebound by Simmons.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Exum. He drops it from range. Exum's got 4 points now in the quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
To the inside. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And he drops it in from the low post. Exum's got 8 points.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Chanchar. To the wing, right side. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Chanchar's got his third basket on the night right there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for the away team. Number 5. At the
first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
From the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we wrap up the third. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
That one goes in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Throws it up high, and it's Simmons with the jam.
So often Simmons is the one making the pass. This time, he's on the finishing end.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Giddy's got space. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, how about Giddy tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Back to Doncic. The three. It's hauled in by Landale. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Exum passes to Landale. Outside Mills. There's a screen. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
From Pete Giddy. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
So pure to watch Giddy pop like that. The guy can score it.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Now here's Giddy. He's guarded closely. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Good on the bucket.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
That's good from Doncic.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Giddy. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Mills against Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Count it!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddy's concentration.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here. Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddy. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Doncic outside. That shot, no good. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Out to the wing to tie it up. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From the stripe. Can't cash it in. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Mills finds Giddey. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Here's Doncic. Count it, and the foul. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
The kick out to Ingles. Here's Giddey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tie it up.
Doncic against Mills. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 40 points.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Doncic, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Exum outside. Giddey against Doncic. Oh, he nails it!
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
And your defense squad.
Doncic against Mills.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Luka Doncic.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he's unable to get the second one. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Here's the 3. It falls. Oh, what bucket. That brings him within one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Doncic outside.
Cash. Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Count it! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Outside Giddey. It's good! He's buried a game winner!
Wins the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Galathis kicks to Papanikolaou. Off target at the rim. Smith scanning the floor. Sharge outside. Smith left side. Yep, it counts. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Sharge outside. Now Zubac. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Smith for three. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes it off the glass.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sharge with it. Here's Azania. Back to Sharge. In the corner, Smith with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Azania. Smith outside. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Papanikolaou kicks to Coathus. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Sharge, right side. Pass to Smith. Here's Azania. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:12 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lobs it up for Zubac. An emphatic LU jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Coathus. Hasn't made one yet. That one falls.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
$19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Five on the clock. Outside, Bogdanovic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. After this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Pass to Perkichin. Bogdanovic looking around. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
To the middle. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Screen by Smith. Smith sets the pick for Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Clock at 2. Fires from 18. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Outside, Bogdanovic. Screen by Smith. Pass to Perkichin. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Here's Zubac. Hazonia on the wing. A three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Kalathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Smith checked in for Bogdanovich. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Zubac. No one near Smith as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 8 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Papanikolaou.
Home team foul. Ivica Zubac. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the away team. 0. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Šarić outside. Smith outside. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Good on the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
3 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Smith the pass to Hazonia. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land, Giannis grabs the miss. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for him.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And that'll do it for the first. Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast.
And now we get to check out the... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Hazonia is out there with Dario Šarić, and it's Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Here's the lob, the setup, and the slam by Giannis.
and one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Saric. Now Hezonja. Zubac kicks to Hezonja. And there's the drive. Bucket is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Saric against Antetokounmpo. Not going to go that time. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Saric looking around. Pass to Smith. And here is Saric. No good on the triple. Now here's Giannis. He's guarded closely.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pass to Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coaches decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Just 5 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Thursday, and then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Bogdanovich finds Saric. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Kalathis. And the shot goes in. Kalathis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, Bogdanovich. The tray hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hand. Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Defensively, we got to do a better job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. raises the glass on the lane.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Beyond the arc. The shot misses. 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Saric. Now, here's Zubac. Clock at 6. To the paint. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Over Hezonja. Giannis outside. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Checking in for the away team, number 45, Konstantinos. Number 45.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hezonja with the ball. Pass to Smith. And here is Hezonja. Smith with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Saric. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Chalk up 2 there.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When a three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The drive by Giannis. Good. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, it makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
To the inside. Here's Smith. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 50 seconds left in the game. Goes up the baseline. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Pass to Smith.
Got it! Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. exactly when his team needs him.
High arcing shot. Some solid defense from Šarić. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 45. First personal foul. First team foul.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Coathis dishes to Giannis. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2. Number 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but...
Approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. They're in 5th place. Now the starting group for the visitors. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Jacks up a three. Jokic grabs the board. Over to the left wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Schroeder.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Number 11. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. The three is up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
They set the pick. The three is up. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to De Silva from deep. Hits the trifecta. De Silva's got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Home team foul. Milutina. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to De Silva. This one for three. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now Jokic. He had 9 points in his last time out. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Bonga, he's checked in for Washington. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Wagner for three. Buries it from three. He's got 5.
Oh, expanding the range. Wagner got his legs into that one.
Pass to Jovic. Bogdanovich with it. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And here's Wagner. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he comes up with a bucket.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
For three. Gets the 3-ball to go.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. He brings it.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like that.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Topic in at the shooting guard. Going inside. The rebound by Teodosic. We've got Topic, and it's Jokic in at the 5. And the basket is good.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Releases from 15, and the shot's good.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. The best thieves in the league, the steals leaders over the last month. Number 5 is Nikola Jokic.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
We've got Washington. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Washington outside. Wagner outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Wagner with a screen. 5 on the clock. Washington outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. On Wednesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons. Then on Monday,
the away team, Da Silva, Franz Wagner.
now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Teodosic. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Jokic has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Washington passes to Wagner. And there's the lob. It's tipped. And here comes the break. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic, he's a handful down there.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Washington passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. A shot, no good. They've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. .111 left in the second. Pulls it from 20, and he gets that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Jokic. Here's Da Silva. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Da Silva's got 8. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Right wing. And they double up Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The shot comes out.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 11. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And a pretty tightly contested. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Attention to center court.
On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors. Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
So glad you could join us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Wagner.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Fires the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Outside Bogdanovic. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Pass to Da Silva. About a minute played here in the second half. The open J off the mark. Shooting about 60% for the game. Outside Bogdanovic. It's Jokic, high post. 11 feet out. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Jokic has got 13 now.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to De Silva. Off the mark there with a three. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Jokic from downtown. It's rebounded by Wagner. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A minute 39 left in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Jokic. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to De Silva. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Here's Petrushev. No made baskets yet. Releases. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bonga. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
First team foul. At the line.
And the free throw, no good. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Wagner. The 3 ball. Hits the 3-pointer.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bogdanovic with it. Give him 8. He shoots. Great look there, but off target. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 5. After a quick... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 4 on the clock. Here's Wagner. Hartenstein in the post. Rebounded by Jovic. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. They've got Mo Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Jovic. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to De Silva. Got a hand on it. Back to Jokic. To the right side. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
Wagner for three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Here's Jokic. No good from 11 feet. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Bogdanovic with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Jokic. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Here's De Silva. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Pass to Jokic. They need this. And he knocks the jumper down.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Wagner. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Schroeder. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Goes up on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Schroeder. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
2nd team foul.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now here's Wagner. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.